Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Kriti Gupta. And Kriti, since this is a holiday shortened trading week, I guess we can call this Monday Observed. And maybe that explains why we've got some merger Monday Observed news this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Nathan. That's right. You are seeing a pretty big deal hitting the wire here. Salesforce nearing a deal to buy Informatica. Hopefully I'm saying that right. About $25 a share. Trading. That's about an $8 billion deal. That is coming from the Wall Street Journal. A deal expected to be announced today as well. But again, early rumors there. It is enough to move the stock, though, Nathan. So Salesforce shares actually not declining, even in the face of that. When you have M&A news, the acquirer tends to drop in the pre-market. It's not doing that today. CRM is your ticker. Also a Dow component, by the way, Salesforce, higher by 1.5%, trading at $277 a share. A quick check on Informatica. It feels such a weird word to say, I have to say. It doesn't roll off the tongue the way that Salesforce does. But those shares also rallying this morning, trading at about 6.5% higher. INFA is your ticker, trading at $24 a share for that company. Again, another report moving the market when it comes to DJT, Trump's media company, higher by about 8% this morning, $27.81 there. This comes after an FT report that they may be considering a fundraising stint about $3 billion to buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So if you're a crypto investor, that's going to be suddenly a stock that might be moving in line with some of the crypto moves as well. Nathan, it's a fairly broad rally today, so it's hard to find a downside mover. But I found one.
But you're going to do it, aren't you?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to defy gravity here, or maybe lean into gravity. And that, of course, is these gold miners. Newmont is top of that in terms of the volume. NEM is your ticker, down about 2.7%, trading at about $52 and change. This is really just echoing the macro trade that you're seeing in terms of gold being the underperformer. And I should mention the broad rally that you're seeing, some of that is the catch-up trade from kind of the deal news, or I should say the trade pause, if you will, with the EU that we got on Friday. But some of this is also coming out of Japan. I want to give a quick shout out to just one ticker, which is the iShares MSCI Japan ETF, because it's really showing these massive moves. You are exposed to Japan. You are rallying today off of the news that Japan is reconsidering, or at least potentially reconsidering their bond issuance. That is a big deal for those macro nerds out there. EWJ for that ETF, higher by 1.7%. Nathan, in my last couple of seconds, if I can, there's one story I really want to nerd out on, and that is that while we were all enjoying the holiday weekend, or at least you guys were, you did see the largest U.S. pension fund, CalPERS, really have a filing with the SEC talking about some of the changes they made, selling Apple stock, buying Meta, buying AMD, and buying McDonald's. Now, all of those tickers are higher this morning in line of the broader rally, but really keep an eye on those because it looks like CalPERS giving their stamp of approval to some of those names.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.